Hello, hello. Oh. Wait. Don't hang up. Wait, I'm coming. Hang on. Hello. No, she's not here right now. She's going to Dublin for the day. She didn't really say. No, not everyone has a cell phone, you know. They cause brain cancer. Oh. Oh, the poor thing. But I really can't reach her. I'm Bailey, her sister-in-law. Yes, of course I can, of course. Just let me get a paper and a pencil. Paper, pen. Where are all the pens? Okay, got one. Go slow though, because I'm not very good with directions. Ask anybody.
Have you been following the football matches?
No.
Right. Speak up.
No.
I beg your pardon?
No, sir. Haven't been following the football matches.
And not to worry. I'm sure one of your aunties will be here in a jiffy.
There, though. Relax, Roberta.
Please don't call me Roberta.
Oh, do you have a sort of a nickname or something?
Ms. Langham?
Oh, sorry. Hold, please. Relax. So anyway, here I am, all right, Egypt, thinking how perfect everything is and how great we are together. Is that okay?
How long will this take?
That'll be done soon. She's gonna be pegged down as some kind of a stopgap toy boy or something. Absolute bollocks. Do I look like a toy boy? Can you even imagine it? It's absolute cack if you ask me. Hold, please.
Okay, where are we? Let's see. No. Turn right at Glendalough. Steady, steady. I passed the galloping pig.
Bleeding Egypt!
Hello? Kiss me, Father, for I have sinned. It's been,
Whatever, I get the idea.
Oh, it doesn't matter how long?
It's just that it's probably okay if you don't remember the actual number.
So God isn't interested in precision anymore.
Let's just get on then. In his name, do you pray for faith and make a full confession?
Oh, no, thanks anyway. Cheers.
Wait! I haven't had anyone to talk to practically all day.
Sorry, but I shouldn't have come.
No. You belong here. We all do.
Showing up just when you've a worry turns faith into a convenience, like snack food.
Wow. It's a deadly observation, really. But there's never a wrong time to ask God for help. Trust me on this.
I wish I could.
Isn't it horrible? The whole thing, I'm so sorry for taking so long, but the roads, I've never had to drive this far, and I just found the whole thing incredibly, do you drive? drive?
Why? Yes, I do.
It's impossible, don't you think, to imagine mastering such power? Impossible. Strange. Tragic.
Alan? Come in, Alan.
I'm here now. It won't bring your parents back, but I'm here.
Hello? Well, I hadn't actually told the boy. I thought it best to wait for a family member.
Oh, you don't know. There's been an accident. That sounds phony, like some old mystery drama with people poking their heads out going, "There's been an accident."
What sort of accident?
Right. Your parents. Come over here. Sit down. What happened is, they both, they're gone. Are his things packed?
Well, I hadn't presumed that he would necessarily go with you.
Why in the world not?
Often in times like these, we find it best to keep the young mind occupied.
What a young mind needs is family.
Well, of course, I wouldn't interfere with any course of action you choose to take.
Are you trying to imply that I'm not family, that I don't have the right to take him home?
No, not at all. Or rather, yes, of course you do.
Because I protest, sir. I do. He's just a little boy. All we have left is each other. Would you deny us that? The school term must be almost over, right? So, what harm could there be? Come on. All right, here we go. We got here going west, so that means we go... I have to be really good at turning things inside out. Or backwards. Do you know how to drive?
No, not really.
Okay. Too bad. Let's go. Ah!
You know, I have driven once or twice before.
Really? Switch.
What?
Places. Come on. Switch. Here you go. You're gonna drive. All right. Turn left. Turn right. Go. You know you have to drive on the wrong side of the road, don't you? I mean, you know, the right side. Well, actually, the left. The left is right.
Seatbelt?
Yes. Of course. Seatbelt. Okay, let's go. Look at that. You're a natural-born driver.
Do you mind if I ask you something?
You can ask me anything you want.
Well, the thing is, who are you?
I'm Bailey.
Nice to meet you then. I'm Alan.
Bobbie is just gonna eat you up. What a little sweetie. Okay. We got here going west, so that means we go east to get home, right?
may as well have signed her death warrant.
But don't blame me. She ran down here and tore off with me keys, going on about it being an emergency.
Everything's an emergency to Bailey. And don't think I won't be wanting a quiet word with you.
Like you could ever be quiet.
Bobbie, you don't think something happened to her, like she got hurt or lost or something, do you?
I'm sure she'll be fine.
He's a horrible driver.
Well, you should have thought about that, or is it all froth and candy floss up there?
It's not his fault either. He wasn't even here at the time. So why don't you find someone else's head to poke with your bony old finger there?
Yeah, you ask me about somebody's, will you? Well,
Yeah, if you ask him.
You were supposed to mind the pub.
I was, but the record shop called and said I had a package and I had to see what it was.
Oh, goodies, we get new CDs.
Yeah, super sounds of the 70s and 80s, volume 6, 7, and 8.
Deadly.
God help us.
See? This one has Moni Moni. Here she comes now, say Moni.
I'm surrounded by half-wits. So you're alive?
Of course I am.
Well, it's a bloody miracle.
Come on, honey. This is our nephew, Alan.
Nephew?
He's gonna be staying with us. Isn't it great?
Here she come now, say Moni, Moni. Well, shoot 'em down, turn around, come on, Moni. Woo! Hey, she give me loving and I feel alright.
Hello?
Hello. Isn't he a little sweetie?
Grant, home safe and sound.
Kenny. Our nephew, Alan.
How are you?
And that guy there, that's your Uncle David.
Yeah! Hey there, kid, can you sing? Come on! Woo! Here we go!
What do you mean the boy's staying with us?
Oh, that's right. I'm so stupid. Sit down.
I don't want to sit down.
You should sit down. How can a person get bad news if they don't sit down?
Bailey, what is it?
It's your brother.
Well, since the boy appears to be my nephew, I had assumed it had something to do with my brother. What's happened to him? Is he all right? Is he alive?
No.
No, he's not all right, or no, he's not alive.
Both. With everything that happened with the car and the roads and the headmaster, I don't know how to tell you that your brother and his wife were smashed to pieces by a great big truck. I don't. Come on, honey. The whole building was a wreck. And the hotel next door still is, but we made this part where we live really nice. Come on. Don't mind the mess. It's just the remains of my brilliant career. Don't worry, we'll make this room wonderful, too.
Ew, what's that smell?
It's stuffed cabbage from last night.
Ugh.
It's your favorite.
Haven't you fed him yet?
I'm sorry, are you hungry? Yes. David, Alan's hungry.
Okay. This recipe was my grandmother's. My great aunt said she stole it from her, but she never knew what those two.
Hello? I could use a hand here.
Come on, have a seat.
What's this doing down here?
It's broken.
You like cabbage, don't you?
Yes, sir.
You gotta be kidding. Do I look like a sir to you?
No, sir.
Doesn't sound, but...
Eat and enjoy.
Rumors of its demise were greatly exaggerated.
It's healed.
They're late, but I suppose we'll come up with a schedule or something, and we should work out who's going to be minding him while he's here.
What? Like he's a prisoner?
He's a child, and children need looking after.
Alan, I know this all must seem strange and horrible and painful. But I'm so glad you're here with us.
Fabulous.
Oh, it's all right. It's all right. All right. No, it's all right. It's all right. Come on. It's all right. Let's go. We'll fix it. Come on.
Sorry.
Come on. That's all right. That's all right, sweetheart. Don't worry. You'll never have to eat it again. We promise. Watch your pants. Never mind.
Do you always have that effect on people?
Isn't funny. That's funny.
I threw up on the table once. Yeah, after a bad prawn mayonnaise. Still can't bear the smell of the stuff. Oh, don't worry. We'll make room for you. What do you think? You need anything?
Just my toothbrush and a bar of soap, please.
What? No toner? Sloughing cream? Moisturizer?
I don't have any of those things.
David calls this my boulevard of broken dreams, the bastard. Maybe this one will make me taller? Huh? Sorry about the way I told you about your brother. Are you okay?
Yeah. Perhaps he was a bad driver.
It wasn't his fault, you know. They said it was the other driver.
Well, it doesn't matter anyway.
He was your brother.
Yep. And he's dead.
I don't understand. I remember you saying you had other relatives in Ireland, but, you know, I figured they were just some distant cousins or something.
He went with that whole West Brit lot when he came over.
I figured it was your brother.
I don't know why he bothered leaving England.
Did you ever miss him?
My brother was 3 or something when I went off to boarding school, and after that we were never in the same house, so I suppose we drifted apart like masses of ice.
What about your nephew? Weren't you ever curious to meet him?
I don't think so.
Well, of course, there's always a chance it could be nothing, but the biopsy should tell the tale.
Right.
Did nurse explain about coming back in? Good news or bad, it's policy. And you'll be wanting someone with you when the results come in. Is there somebody you might bring?
No, there isn't anyone, no.
May the Lord lift his countenance upon you and give you peace. May his face shine upon you. The Lord be gracious unto you. May he bless you and keep you both forever. And we say, Amen. Amen. May their souls and the souls of all the faithful departed through the mercy of God rest in peace. Amen.
Excuse me, young man. Hello, could I have a word?
He's very upset.
I imagine so.
Can we help you?
Right then, my name is Niall Farrington. My daughter is... She was Alan's mother. Do you remember your old granddad? You were a small wee thing last time I saw you.
We're very sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
Law officers, one moment, please.
It's just insane.
Not at all.
Well, you're sure it's me?
It was really quite kosher, I promise.
Well, I'd assumed it was a temporary arrangement. I hadn't thought in terms of permanence.
He's staying for keeps?
It'll be grand, you'll see.
Shh. Well, a person might have expected to be asked beforehand.
Or if I may say, another person might have expected to be considered.
Well, he's the grandfather. Shouldn't he be the one?
No. You're not mentioned at all, I'm afraid. But there's no mention of you not being allowed to see him either. Nothing at all like that. I mean, some folks can be so mean-spirited from the grave. You know, I have seen...
Look, it's not that I would want to go against my daughter and son-in-law's wishes, if in fact this was her wish. Which is to say, even if I haven't seen the boy since he was a baby...
What is it with your family? Didn't you ever get together, eat a brisket, maybe get a cup of coffee?
I'm afraid your brother and I had a great many differences.
Well, I hadn't spoken to him in 15 years. I mean, why would he have assumed I want to bring up his child?
I don't think he'd be any trouble at all. Alan's so sweet, with good manners and lovely hygiene.
What if you hadn't been able to find me, or if I were dead? I mean, who would have taken the child then?
Well, in that case, I suppose Mr. Farrington would be asked now that I know he exists. No other living relative was mentioned. There aren't any, are there?
What, the whole lot of you dead then?
Not many left, no.
I'm sorry. It's a shock. Oh, you must be very upset about your daughter.
Yes, I am.
Right, and on we go. The insurance should cover his school fees and there's a bit for university. Should be as green as grass, as long as you watch the spending, eh?
I've been making loads of plans. He's so handy. He's only 10 and he drives.
Grand. All set then?
It's the most remarkable thing. How long since you've been back here, Alan?
A while.
Parents had a lovely house.
Take that with you if you like.
Alan, take anything at all.
Well, not anything. I'm sure Mr. Farrington would like a few remembrances or two. And we're crowded as it is.
Bobbie.
Right. The flat's palatial. Room for a pony as well.
I don't think it's too much to expect. He's going to want a couple of things.
Well, what if he wants the sofa or the dining room table?
I'm
You can't
surprised
take
you
in
aren't more
furniture and
sensitive.
household
What's
pieces.
all the
Little photographs.
The size of his
Photographs. Be realistic.
Look, I'm afraid this is all... It's a bit much, I think. And the lad is obviously confused. Just tell him something from me, will you? Tell him I'll come and see him again sometime soon.
Of course.
Right, cheers.
Alan! Alan!
No. Alan! Alan?
Alan, where are you?
Alan?
Alan, are you okay?
I'm frozen.
Oh, okay. There you go. There. That's
That's
better.
what Mummy said. I have a frozen heart.
Well, that just isn't true. Is it?
I wouldn't imagine so.
I heard her say it to my dad. He told her don't be daft.
Well, he was right.
Mummy wasn't daft.
No.
She wasn't daft. She wasn't.
No. Of course not.
I'm sorry.
There's nothing to be sorry about. Here she comes down singing Monet, Monet. Do, 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 do. La, 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 yeah. 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 Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
So, did you eat breakfast?
Yes.
Oh, does that mean you want some?
Yes, please.
Good. Come on. How was everything yesterday?
Fine, thank you.
I'm sorry I couldn't make it, but Bobbie needed me to work in the pub. She counts on me, you know.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah, sure.
Well, I think your singing is very good.
Really? Really?
It's brilliant.
Really? Well, that is so very sweet of you to say. Do you like jam? Let me give you a little extra. The last drop.
You hate me.
Oh, I don't hate you. I love you.
I woke up this morning and no matter where I looked, I couldn't find my coffee.
David didn't forget Bailey's coffee.
Then where is it?
It's cooking.
He's the meanest, crappiest boy in the whole world.
I'm crappy.
He doesn't love me.
I love you something awful.
No, don't call me something awful. You sleep okay?
Yes.
Really? I know that little room is horrible, but we'll fix it up. We'll paint it or something.
Did you really do all those plays and things?
Yeah. I worked in New York for 20 years since the time I was a teenager.
Of course, I don't remember Bailey's teenage performances. You see, Bailey is much, much older than I am.
I'm 29.
I'm 14.
I guess that makes me a fetus.
Morning.
It lives.
Hi. We were just having eggs. You want David to make you some?
Oh, thanks for asking.
No, just a little toast and jam, I think.
I don't know what I'm up against. I don't know what it's all about. I've got so much to think about.
Jesus Christ. All I ask is for some jam on my toast in the morning. Is that too
I did it. I'm sorry. I
impossible a
apologize. My
request?
fault.
I'm sorry. I'll buy my own
No, don't you be sorry. It is my fault entirely. I shouldn't have eaten the last piece. I'm just a big fat
Alan,
pig. I get
calm
one bite in my
down.
mouth and I
Don't
have
worry
another.
about the dishes. We got lots of them.
Come on, let's get you over to the sink.
Just have to make some adjustments.
Adjustments?
I expect it'll be good for me being forced to make some changes for a bit.
Hey, I won't tell if you won't tell.
I thought maybe we could all take Alan to explore Bray Head this morning.
I have to go to Dublin.
Again? What for?
Legal business and whatnot, so you can't both go gallivanting off with a boy. The pub won't run itself.
Hey, I think I love you. So what am I so afraid of? I'm afraid that I'm not sure of. A love there is no cure for. I want to try that. I think I love you. So what am I so afraid of?
Come in, don't mind me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I want to talk to you.
Possibly wait until I've washed my hands.
What's going on with all the trips to Dublin?
Sudden parenthood isn't without its technicalities.
Well, we need you here.
Oh, I know that.
Alan needs you.
Alan will be fine.
How do you know that?
All right, Alan won't be fine.
Bobbie, wait.
What?
We have an appointment to talk to Alan's headmaster at 1 o'clock.
Well, I can't be there.
Well, what if we tried to make it for later?
I have engagements all day, and I don't particularly like headmasters.
You know, you could take more of an interest in him.
I'm doing the best I can, Bailey. You can't ask more than that. You just can't. All right?
All right. Didn't mean anything. See? How about later this afternoon? I could see if you wouldn't mind.
All right. I'll be there.
you be having the normal or the high tea?
Just a coffee, please.
There's a £10 minimum.
Tea then.
The normal or the high?
High with extra scones.
Oh, I can't do that.
What do you mean?
Well, we don't just give out extra scones.
Well, I pay for them.
But we don't sell scones by themselves. You'll have to order another tea if you want extras.
I don't want 2 teas.
Then you'll have to make do with just the one scone.
Doesn't seem fair.
It's a pretty big scone.
I'll tell you what it is. It's a bloody joke, is what it is. It's bollocks. It's God, bollocks. Bollocks. It's bollocks.
I was afraid you might hate me. No. That's not right. What was the saying? Oh. Never mind. You're now happy.
That was the best thing I've ever seen in my whole life.
Well, I'm a little long in the tooth to play Nina these days.
No, you're deadly. Do you miss the theatre?
Sometimes I do. Not the actor's life, though. It can get very lonely.
I think it'd be grand.
Have we a budding actor on our hands?
Dad always said it was a fool's game. But I do love the theatre and read plays and books about it all the time.
You know, we could read plays aloud at home. We could all play different parts. Wouldn't that be great?
I'd be too embarrassed. You're so brilliant and I'm so...
What? How can you say what you are when you haven't even tried?
Okay. What do you need? Irish?
Hey, and another chowder.
Chowder, fine. Boxty chomping chowder.
Boxty chowder. 2 chowders. 2 chowders. Give me the plate.
Well, look at you. Aren't you two the pair?
Hello.
I've been helping.
Lovely. It won't be a tick. And I think we'll have David do the kitchen while we're out. Thank you.
But I haven't been spilling anything or getting any of the orders wrong.
Don't want to tire you out.
I'm not tired.
Beep, beep.
I promise.
Beep.
All right.
I think we can all agree that it would be best for your Langham chap to return and finish the term.
We were hoping you might have some insights into how we could help Alan better adjust.
I think I know what his father would have wanted.
What?
He gave me his son to make a man of him, an Englishman. Now, just because we're over here, there's no reason to forget our Anglo-Saxon heritage, you know. Excuse me, did I say something funny?
No. Well, I mean, Anglo-Saxon heritage and all, isn't that laying it on a bit thick?
I don't think so, no.
Well, I don't mean any disrespect, but it's crap.
Oh, is it?
Bobbie.
Here, we teach our students the important things. God, duty, responsibility, country.
There is no God, and what passes for duty and responsibility in the UK, which is what I assume you mean by country, isn't worth a pig's ass.
I disagree. Well, at any rate, I don't think your brother would have wanted his boy to be coddled by his aunties, if you take my meaning.
No, I don't think I do.
Well, the lad is a bit of a Nancy boy, don't you think?
You're a bit of a wanker, is what I think.
I beg your pardon?
I may know piss all about children, but...
No, you don't. And making men out of chaps like him isn't a job for amateurs.
I think I've heard enough. Come on, Bailey.
Thank you both for coming.
We could make as fine a little man out of him as anyone. We're home. What you got there?
Nothing.
Nothing. The female eunuch? Wow. Bobbie always used to go on about Germaine Greer. I never got around to reading her.
I'm sorry, I won't do it again.
Don't be silly. You can read anything you want.
I don't think I should be reading things like this.
Ridiculous. Reading is everything. If you find something interesting, you read it, and we'll talk about it.
Mummy said I'd ruin my eyes.
I don't think that's true.
That I'm a wormy little bookworm.
You're not wormy.
Then Mummy was wrong?
Well, I wouldn't want to say that.
Do you think they know how I feel? Where they are now, I mean.
Yeah. Yeah. They know.
They know?
Mm-hmm. They do. What a strange day. Strange and fabulous. We are keeping him, aren't we?
We have to consider what's best for the boy, Bailey. And Mr. Farrington seems like a really okay guy.
But Alan's like my own little boy already, and look how he's brought out all my nurturing instincts.
The ones that tell you to let a 10-year-old boy drive.
He was great.
I have breast cancer.
What?
I have to have surgery and treatments. That's why I've been going to Dublin, you know. Billions of tests and prodding and poking about. Anyway, the final results came back from the labs today. The big C.
Why didn't you tell me before? Why did you lie to me?
I didn't lie. What if it had been nothing? You know how excitable you are, and what with the boy here, I don't know, it just seemed for the best.
Is it going to be all right?
I don't know. I could die.
Don't say that.
Both my grands did and my mum. Our own little epidemic.
That's not gonna happen.
We just have to be sensible, huh? Prepare for the worst.
It's like giving up.
No, it's not. It's facing it. We need to get things sorted, and it's not giving up. I just haven't gotten used to it yet, really. I have to go to the loo.
I remember the first time you brought me here, you told me all about the Celts and the historical controversies of the Roman influences. It was very informative.
You'll have to keep it all just like this, waiting for me.
What do you mean?
And I don't mean it literally. I don't expect you to tend the shoreline. I just mean it metaphorically or poetically or whatever.
I'll be with you at the hospital.
I hadn't really thought so, no.
What are you saying? First, I find out that you've been lying to me for weeks, and now you...
Bailey, please,
You what?
don't
You expect
Bailey.
me To what? To walk away? To pretend it isn't happening? What?
I just can't have you there.
Why?
I just can't, so please don't ask.
You can't be alone. That would be terrible.
No scenes, right? I don't want a row. Not now.
I love you.
You're being selfish.
You are. This isn't just happening to you, it's happening to both of us.
Don't you think I know that? Do you think I want to wake up in the hospital and see you there wanting so much, needing me? All these years, depending on me. And then your half-wit brother, and now that damn child on top of it all. I just can't take care of everyone. I can't. Right, have a nice cry. You stand there crying and I'll go and have my breast cut off. A person can't be expected to. I just can't!
Like a pink lady with ice.
What's wrong? Two of you have a fight?
To who?
You and Bobbie?
I don't know, maybe. No.
Sounds like a fight to me.
Well, you don't know everything. And I don't know anything.
Is it Alan? Oh, is that what you're fighting about?
We're not fighting.
Look, she's obviously freaked out about him being here.
Maybe she has her reasons.
Look, Alan has got a lot of, issues
David,
of...
sometimes there's just so much a person can take.
Okay.
Excuse me, you wouldn't happen to know where I might find a pub called The Two Sisters?
Yeah, it's right down there at the end.
Right. Thank you.
Mind you, I wouldn't go there myself.
Thank you.
Daddy, please don't. It wasn't his fault. He means so much to me. Daddy, please don't. We're gonna get married. Oh, oh. Run, Joey, run. Joey, run. Joey, run. Joey. Hi. We were just... Never mind. Start again. Hi. You could get a seat anywhere. Get a seat, get a grip, get a life, anything you want.
I'm Alan's grandfather.
There's a man here about Alan. Says he's his grandfather.
Oh. Have you seen him?
Who?
Alan!
No, not since breakfast.
Hello again.
Yes, hello.
I'll just go get Alan.
Do you want some tea?
That'd be nice.
Alan, honey, you have a visitor. Alan, where are you?
So, you've been following the rugby then?
No matches this week.
I hate that. You want a pint?
Thank you, no. It'd be a bit early for me. Wouldn't want to set a bad example.
Right.
You've got to think like a role model now.
Me?
You're the man in his life. At least for now.
Wow. A role model. Huh? I'll just see what's taking her so long.
David, he's not there.
What? What do you mean?
Well, I don't know. I don't know anything.
I'll find him. You take care of Grandpa. Alan?
I bet Alan's bird watching. I let him use these old opera glasses that I got in the gift shop at Lincoln Center. That's in New York.
Yes, I've heard of it.
Ah, you get there often.
Only once, I'm afraid.
Ah, too bad.
Alan! Alan! You all right? You want to come down?
Where were you?
He was just doing some
Are
exploring.
you
He's
out of your
fine.
mind?
I didn't mean to.
Your two little legs carried you down there, so don't tell me you didn't
All right,
mean
Bailey,
it.
shut up.
All right. Your grandfather's out there. You look fine. You shut up. Here he is, safe and sound.
Let's go over here and have a talk. You don't mind if we go over here, have a talk?
No.
You sit there. Spend a lot of time in the bar, then.
No, I have my reading to do. Getting ready for next year.
Oh, so you like school,
I like books.
do you now? I remember your mother did, too.
No, she didn't.
Well, she did when she was a girl. Son, I want you to let me know if I can do anything for you. You'll find my number there. You can ring me anytime, day or night.
Thank you.
That's a good lad. You know, I was thinking of doing a bit of an update on your mother's old bedroom from when she was a girl. You could stay there for a visit, I mean. You don't have to stay here forever with this lot. I want you to know that.
Oh, I love you. Love you. I haven't changed my mind about being at that hospital.
Sorry.
It's all right, David.
Good morning, David. Is everything all right?
Everything's fine.
Do you want to be alone?
No, no. In fact, where's Alan?
I don't know. I think he's still in bed.
Do you want me to go get him?
Yeah.
I'll go get him.
It's not so mysterious, David. People have disagreements sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. You know what? I'm famished.
Come in.
I'm sorry I yelled at you yesterday. See, even though I'm the grown-up, it doesn't mean I'm not going to make mistakes or that sometimes I don't know what the hell I'm doing. But I think it ought to count that I'm willing to say I was wrong, and I hope it does. Count, I mean.
Is Aunt Bobbie back?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
So are we still friends? Good. God, I'm glad that's over, aren't you?
Yes.
Morning, Alan.
Morning.
I need to talk to you all about something. Want to sit down, David?
My eggs will burn.
Then don't sit down. At any rate, Bailey and I wanted you all to know that I'm going to have a tiny bit of surgery next week.
Surgery?
It's nothing serious.
Bobbie.
And I'll only be in the hospital for a short bit.
What kind of operation?
A female thing. We don't have to lay it all out now, do we?
Oh, our mother had that. You know, it brings on the change.
Brilliant. Alan, I thought perhaps you'd like to go and stay with your grandfather while I'm in the hospital.
No. They'll need help in the kitchen, right? I won't mess anything up, I promise.
All right, it was just a thought. David, I don't want you sloughing off your work on the boy. You'll just have to learn to work faster and better.
I already work like a mule.
To say nothing of how he smells.
I'm not very happy about this.
What about the weather, the price of custard tarts?
Lying about your operation.
You really think we should tell a child what's happening?
I don't know how to lie to David.
Well, tell him when I'm in the hospital.
What about herbal remedies? I've read about alternatives. You don't always have to choose mastectomy. And both? Why do you have to have both? It's only in one.
Bailey, please.
Well, I just feel that we should think about all our options.
Why don't you think of me as an Amazon warrior woman cutting off my breast to improve the aim of my arrow?
That's not funny.
Just let me do it my way.
It's a great match, isn't it?
Yeah, brilliant.
They get awfully dirty, don't they?
Yeah. Uncle David, Aunt Bailey wasn't ever married to my dad, was she?
No.
And you weren't ever married to Aunt Bobbie?
No, of course not.
So they're not sisters-in-law?
It's like trying to figure out third cousins twice removed. The math of it just gives me a headache.
I think they're lesbians.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Good.
You know, if you have any questions about it, you could probably ask your Aunt Bobbie.
I don't have any questions.
Good.
She's gonna be alright, isn't she?
Yeah, Alan, women have this kind of surgery all the time.
How about we change the channel? Uncle David, what do you think heaven is like?
I don't know. Is that a chucker or a wobbly or a something?
I don't know. Haven't you ever thought about it? Heaven, I mean.
Heaven. Well, you see, we don't really have heaven. Not exactly. Your Aunt Bailey and I are Jewish, and our religion says...
You're Jews.
Well, yeah.
I've never met any Jewish people before.
Well, there are a few of us around. We're sort of like a lost tribe. That is a googly, I just know it.
You don't have heaven.
We sort of have like a rising of the dead when the Messiah comes.
That's queer.
Yeah, I'll tell our rabbi you said so. You should talk to him sometime. He's American too, like me.
If there isn't any heaven, where are my parents?
Oh, Alan, I'm sure your parents are in heaven. I just know they are.
But you just said there isn't one.
Yeah, but that's just like an old Jewish tradition. It's like a storybook that looks at things differently. Your parents are in heaven, Alan. I promise you.
Do you think they see me? That my parents look down at me and see me?
Yeah, they see you all the time. They know everything you know, and they feel everything you feel.
I don't think so.
Sure they do.
I don't think anyone does.
How many days you gonna be there?
4 or 5.
Then you'll need a negligee. You stop that. Stop.
No,
No. David's been giving me lessons.
I have half a mind to sack you.
I just have half a mind.
I'll be going back and forth, and then you have doctor's appointments, and you can't take the train.
Kenny, right?
And who's going to tend bar?
I'm going to be
David?
there with you anyway. I am the logical choice.
Alan, Bailey tells me you're a wonderful driver.
I am.
Oh, I'm driving when we get to traffic.
I want to drive. And besides, I need the practice.
Good luck.
Just go slow, that's all.
Oh, I think I'm going to throw up.
That's from the anesthesia. Try not to move.
Oh, it's rather nasty, but I think I'm going to be all right. I'll be all right. Oh. My flat is a boy and cancer-free.
They think they got everything.
I feel as if I've been run over by a lorry.
You're not sorry, are you, about having them both?
No. I did that for you. I want us to have more time. More years together. What a breast compared to that.
How's the patient?
Oh, improving. Improving all the time.
That's good to hear.
Hey, Alan. Huh. How's it going?
Good. Can I go see her?
Oh, honey, she's not really up to visitors yet.
Are you sure she's gonna get well and come straight home again?
Oh, Alan, this isn't gonna be like with your folks. I swear.
I didn't mean it like that.
Well, it's okay if you did.
But I didn't. I didn't.
Okay.
I made this.
You made this? This is beautiful. David, did you see this?
You bet.
I'm gonna take this right back to her tomorrow.
You won't forget.
I promise. And no one can say Bailey Lewis goes back on her promises. Woo!
3 sisters!
Now, we are in a Russian country town in the year 1900. I played Irina, so I'll play her. And David should play...
Masha.
What?
Masha.
Oh,
Masha.
Okay. Masha.
Ah, I'm in the morning for my life.
Right. And you play Olga. She's the oldest.
But it's a girl's part.
Yeah, what's the difference? Think of Shakespeare's time.
Yeah, men played all the parts back then, male and female.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think my mommy and daddy would mind?
Are you kidding? They'd love it.
They'd love it. When you talk to me like that, I laugh.
Start in the beginning.
But Masha's
Big
good stuff doesn't
stuff.
happen till like page 6.
Well.
All right.
Turn around, your feet work.
Don't mind if I don't move my arms.
Yeah, well, don't move your arms. You get that one?
Ow.
Okay.
Ow.
Okay, don't open the door. I will get it. Them. Go on in.
Oh, in the bag.
We'll get it later. I bet you're happy to be home.
Really?
We're happy to have you home.
welcome home, Bobbie.
I'm not. I'm just here for me free pint.
Yeah, that'd be right.
Okay. But there is someone who has worked very, very hard to plan something very, very special. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Mr. Alan Langham.
I want to love you, feel you, wrap myself around you. I want to squeeze you, please you. I just can't get enough. And if you move real slow and let it go, I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. I know, I want you.
Thank you, everyone. We love you so much.
Let's get excited. We just can't hide it. Are you dead yet?
Why are you wearing those costumes?
We're going to America to be in a musical on Broadway.
Then you'll need lessons. There's a lot to do and there isn't much time.
You could say that again.
There isn't much time.
You could say that again.
I am lightning on wheels.
Are you all right?
Oh, just a bit parched. Just go to sleep. I'm fine.
Is the water cold enough? I'll get some fresh.
Stop. It's fine.
Did you know there are 4 main types of roller skating events?
No, I didn't know that.
I was mad for roller skating when I was a girl.
I could never get the hang of it, and I hated skinning my knees.
I think I liked the freedom of it all.
Did you take your 12 o'clock pill?
Can't remember.
All right, you know what? Here you go. And tomorrow we'll make a little chart, and we'll mark off every time you take your medicine. Okay. Good.
What are you becoming? The world is already so full of the practical and the ordinary. That was never what I wanted from you.
Why don't they bloody well pack up and go to Moscow?
Because they didn't have any big, strong, manly men to carry their luggage.
I mean it.
I don't know. I think it's about life being miserable and unchanging.
Life changes all the time.
True. Pretty soon, even your voice is gonna change.
You may get deeper.
Mm-hmm. You won't be a boy soprano forever.
I used to think I was a girl when I was very little. My dad didn't like it.
I don't think your grandfather would like it much either.
But then I figured out I wasn't a gun. Things got all right again.
Huh. Well, you're way ahead of me, Alan. If that means anything to you.
What is
Oh, they've asked me to chant the Kol Nidre at services this year. It's like a prayer for the new year. Day of Atonement, where you admit what you've done wrong.
A violet energy is radiating through your chest.
That must be the bloody bits that surgeon stitched together.
You know, you could at least try.
Right. Is it all right if it's more lavender than violet?
You know, you could take this seriously. I know you think it's stupid, but I don't. You are the source of your own peace. You are the source of your own wellness.
Bollocks.
Read.
No, I ordered the other one. Right, Absolute 80s Gold. Yeah, so what was the one that came in? Oh, I can't stand him.
A chowder.
No, getting arrested in a men's room doesn't make his music better.
Right, got it.
Well, I don't know. I was hoping for maybe Patti LaBelle or Cyndi Lauper. Hey,
David, do your job.
that was Jack from the record shop.
You let Alan work away while you're on the phone?
No, it was one quick call. My tapes were
I don't
almost...
care about your tapes, David. I want to know that you're watching things here.
I am.
No, you're not. Chattering away on the phone like a teenage girl is not watching things.
Hey, it's all right. You didn't mean anything.
No, I know.
She's just all worried and everything.
It's not fair. I work like a dog. We all do.
You just gotta be strong, like, you know?
I don't know if it means much, but I'm proud of you, Bailey. Even when you're being a bitch.
I am a bitch.
No, you're not. And you're doing a fabulous job with all of this.
You really think so?
Of course you are.
It's just that I'm so tired and I don't know if I'm doing things right or if Bobbie thinks I am, and I don't want to make things worse. She's got so much on her mind, and I'm so tired that I'm sure that
What?
I'm getting everything wrong.
No. Shh. You know that isn't true.
How do I know? I'm so tired.
I know.
Oh, that feels good. Yeah, that's right.
Come, sisters. Listen to the band. They're all leaving us, and will never come back. And we shall be left alone. But we still must go on living.
A time will come when we will know what all the suffering is for, and then there will be no more mysteries. But till then, life must go on.
In time we shall pass on forever, and our faces will be forgotten. But our sufferings will bring happiness to those who come after us. We have our lives ahead of us, so let us make the most of them, and maybe one day we shall know why we suffer. If only we could know. If we could only know.
Alan, you're a born actor.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
But we don't, do we? We don't know what all our lives and suffering are for. We never do.
Of course we do.
I'm tired. I wish you'd all go away. I don't want to see the school play, and I don't want small talk, and I don't want everyone watching me all the time, and don't expect me at your little Yom Kippur bollocks either.
Yom Kippur.
I don't care. I don't want to be there, and I don't want you here. Is that so hard to understand? I don't want you!
Bobbie, could you give the kid a break?
What? I wasn't talking to the boy.
Well, how's he supposed to know that?
I wasn't talking to the boy. Tired.
Our lives mean something.
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
Just don't.
Why not? It's the truth.
Because you have to have faith that there's a point to it all, that things work out.
Oh, brilliant. Act 1, Chekhov. Act 2, a bloody sermon.
Fine. Forgive me. I didn't mean to believe in you or anything.
You did right to call me. Is there anything you want to talk about? You sure? Right then. You're quite a busy-headed boy. I can almost see the cranks and wheels turning inside. Get your mind quiet.
I don't know how.
Come to think of it, neither do I.
Hello. We were going out of our minds.
No worries, he's safe.
I thought about something happening to him, and it made me sick.
Seems he ends up lost quite a bit over at your place.
Oh, well, Bobbie's been ill, you know.
I haven't been so well myself. But what man my age is...
We love him. We do.
Do you ever wonder if love is enough?
So, tell me the truth. Do you think Alan should stay here? Is that what you're trying to say?
I'm not saying he should, and I'm not saying he shouldn't. The law says he belongs to Bobbie Langham, and I don't break the law. At least not if I can help it.
Where is he? He's a wonderful kid.
I can see that. Anyone can see that.
Hey. Come on.
completely lame. Funny, you don't strike me as the sort of boy who'd run off.
I'm sorry.
What were you thinking?
I don't know.
Well, do you think you can manage some toast?
Yeah, there's plenty of jam.
Brilliant.
I mean, I haven't been eating any.
What?
I've been saving it for you.
Well, that's absolutely daft.
I'm sorry.
And don't be so sorry all the time. It's exhausting.
Can I ask you something?
I suppose so.
Why aren't you all bald?
What?
You have cancer.
Well, you weren't supposed to know that.
I'm sorry, I won't tell anyone.
Well, you were the main person that people weren't supposed to tell.
You go for chemotherapy when Aunt Bailey takes you into Dublin, right?
Not everyone loses their hair. It depends on the drugs they use and all sorts of things like genes and I don't know what have you. But I'm doing fine.
That's good then. Everything's settled.
Is anything ever really settled?
Right. Now, I recommend continuing treatments for another round. But so far, at this point, your tests are actually clear.
That's good then, right?
Well, I would caution against undue optimism.
What?
Women with your family history have a rather alarming rate of recurrence.
What?
And I expect we'll see bits of something again soon, I'm afraid. But we'll have 3-month checkups, then 6 months.
No. You're gonna have to do better than that.
Pardon?
Don't tell us not to be hopeful. How the hell do you think we've gotten this far?
Well, the statistics are not very encouraging, that's all. And I think a bit of honesty...
There's no cancer, right? There's no cells showing up, right? That's good news. Hey, that's good news.
Yeah. I want you to know something.
What?
Well, I just wanted to say that... Well, I know how much care you've taken of me. I do, and if I survive this thing, it will only be because of you.
Taking care of each other like this is what marriage is all about.
Is that how you think of us, as married?
Yeah. Don't you?
No.
No?
I think of us as partners, of course. I just... Marriage. I just think of marriage as something that other people do. You know, them.
I'm one of them.
Really?
Yeah. When I was little, I always hoped I'd get married in a great big dress.
Mm-hmm.
Bobbie, we're not only married, we have a child.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
You feeling all right?
Sure, I promise not to puke in the service. Not from the chemo, at least.
So this is Atonement Eve?
Yeah. It's called Kol Nidre.
Uncle David said it's like All Souls. We pray for our souls and the souls of the dead. But I wonder where they are.
Who?
Souls of the dead people.
They're in heaven.
Uncle David said there isn't any heaven.
He didn't really say that, did he?
Maybe when people think they don't belong anywhere, it's because there isn't any more heaven.
Alan, is that the way you feel? About not belonging?
Would you like it if I went to live with my granddad?
Is that what you want to do?
I don't know.
Well, we can talk about it. I mean, I wouldn't say no or stop you if that's what you wanted.
I'd like to thank the Kings in Society for allowing us to use this space. I stand here in whiteness at the edge of darkness, wearing this garment, my death shroud, knowing that at every moment we all face our death. And I ask permission of the Heavenly Court for me and for this congregation, for all of us as sinners who have missed the mark of doing good, that God may forgive me and everyone here. We know that the deeds of the righteous
Do you think they see me?
are greater even than the creation of heaven and earth.
My parents look down at me and see me.
Everything that is can be holy.
Do you think they see me?
All that is an expression of God's goodness, even when we don't understand.
I don't think so.
We must ask ourselves, have we been good to others?
No.
For God sees who we really are.
No! It's my fault!
Our saints teach us that we always have a choice. To be merciful, to love.
Oh! Ow! Oh!
It's me, I'm here. I'm here, honey. I'm here. Come. It's okay. It's okay. What?
Nobody can see me.
No one. We see you.
Nobody can see me.
What, honey?
No, I don't exist. Then you don't see me.
I see you.
No one. She doesn't see me. She doesn't. My parents didn't see me. They didn't care because everything I do is wrong. She doesn't see me. Nobody.
Don't be frightened, darling.
No. Everybody leaves. I wanted them to go away and they did.
No, you're wrong. Your parents didn't want to go away. They loved you. You're talented and sensitive and good. Everyone can see that.
No.
We see that, Alan. I see that, and we love you.
No, you're lying. It's not true.
I'm not. I see you. I do.
Do you?
I do.
Don't leave me.
I won't, Alan. I won't. Not if I can help it, and I'm trying not to. Because I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
Aunt Bobbie.
Sweetie.
I love you, I do.
Oh, I love you. I love you something awful.
Don't call me something awful.
You're my heart.
And you are like a blessing. My heaven on earth.
You don't believe in heaven.
I believe in you.
We're here to celebrate the commitment of these two loving companions, not only in the eyes of their family and friends, but in the eyes of God. And we declare them married.